Hey gang, what is going on? Just got back from FedEx. It is Friday, March 16th. And Robert, good holes. There's your front and rear diff covers. So that should set you up. I will get those boxed up and out to you. To George, your engine went to FedEx and is on its way to you via FedEx ground. 105, all 105 pounds of it. So you can look forward to that. I will email you the tracking number so you can track its progress on its way to you. And we've got a couple of boxes. Now, Joe Sloan had talked to me and told me that he was going to send me a big heavy box. Make sure I took Clifford and or Old Blue. So I thought I'm going to move this box around in class, and I went and grabbed Clifford and took Clifford in. So, and then this box was in there. And can you hear it? It's rattling. That sounds to me like it's license plates. It's got a little bit of heft to it, so I'm guessing there's quite a few in there. Let me real quick just mark off some addresses. Well, I kind of need to keep the addresses, so let me just cut the address out. How about that? Let me do that. And Joe, thank you very, very much. I do know that there are manuals in this box. And, there we go, that worked. Get that out of the way. And this one has it written on it. And I'm sorry, but I can't read the name. It looks like right, and then rightest one. So hopefully I'm seeing that right. Wow, I almost cut the note, but there's a note in here as well. Lots of plates in here. Pennsylvania plates too. Those are hard to come by. So, rightest one. Hope I'm saying it right. Rightest one. From PA. More PA plates. Let's get the PA plates open first. See what we've got to throw up on the wall. There's a lot of them in here, and it looks like there's motorcycle ones in there as well. So, that looks like it will be uber cool. Wow, tons of plates. This is the biggest plate haul in a single load I believe I've ever gotten. Come on, box. Cooperate. Thank you. Lots and lots of plates. And a note. Let's see what the note says here real quick. Make sure it's okay for prying eyes. Okay. Let you guys take a gander. Then we'll get down to the bottom half where he's talking about my girlfriend is a looker. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. There you go. You guys can pause and read the notes. I love my notes. I will read this. Front, back. Okay. Don, thank you very, very much. Very, very much. Oh, okay, Don, yeah. All right. Pennsylvania motorcycle. This one even has a frame on it. That's what the rattling was, I heard. Sweet. We'll get the upper row done. Now we've got a big stack of Pennsylvania plates here. Pennsylvania. Oh, that's an older Pennsylvania. I remember those from when I lived out there. It's a truck, Pennsylvania. Sutliff, Harrisburg, Colonial Park, Sutliff Chevrolet. Yeah, yep. I'm a Chevy truck guy. Another truck plate, an old Visit PA plate, State PA, and truck. Don, thank you so much. That's a horde of plates. That's fantastic. I will put them to very good use up on the wall, and then the vanity plate will go up where the rest of the vanity plates are from all of you kind people who have sent them to me. Okay, let's see what Joe sent. Now I do know, like I say, there's a Craftsman wrench in here, and manuals, Briggs manuals, and he's also trying to locate for me the rack that you put the books in, that you put the manuals in. Oh yeah, Briggs parts and data. You guys, can you see that? Here we go. Let me check the note out real quick, make sure it's all. Okay. Let you guys get started reading that, and then I will let you pause it, and then we'll move it up. Then down at the bottom, he said the manual rack is to follow, and he'll get with me on the lift. He found electric lifts like mine, like the one that I use here in the shop. Okay, that's note number 2, and that goes with Joe's address. And somewhere in here are more plates. And enjoy Coca-Cola plate. Well, I love my Diet Coke, you guys all know that. So I got a Coca-Cola plate, a North Carolina plate, and a trailer North Carolina plate. Joe, thank you so very much. Very, very much. We've got 2 manuals in here. Oh, those are some big ones. And these are old manuals. Let's see what we cover here. Looking, trying to find a date here somewhere. There it is, effective August 1st, 1980. So this will cover most of the big cast irons as well as the aluminum L blocks and stuff like that. Fantastic. And this other book is equally as large. Appears to be a little bit newer. Let's see when the date was on this one. Supplement. Give me a year, give me a year, give me a year. Still no year. Briggs 4 cycling. That's an old page. Okay, well, we're in the L head, so you know, we're still older engines here. So, fantastic. Oh, and they're in really good shape, too. I love it. I love it. Joe, thank you so very, very much. And let's see what we have here. Ha, 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 ha. You guys see that? And this is a military F71M, M for military. Give me just a second, guys. I'll hurry, I'll hurry. There's one. I'm a-looking. And that was a long time ago that I posted that I was looking, but I had the 1/2 inch, and this one is not the military. It's not a military. It's just SV71. Okay, I had that one, and I had this one, which is an MV71. So that's a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and now I have the complete set. I'm so psyched. And Joe, the kindness just abounds with you. That very thoughtful of you to A, remember that I was looking for the 3/8, and B, to actually buy it. Okay, gang, I had to trim part of the edit part of the video out because I inadvertently showed Joe's address. So let's get down here. The guy that sold this to Joe put a note on there, so you guys can check that out real quick. So what all else is going on in the shop? Let's see, how much time we got? Well, it's 27 seconds because I just restarted the camera. Let me turn the microphone around. Bear with me. Okay. That is now a parts GL. The other one is out in the garage with the other bikes, with the exception of the Twin Star, which is still hanging out in the house. Clyde, what are you doing on the 7118? You were supposed to be sitting up there. You're not supposed to do anything when I'm not in this shop. Everything that's going to get changed out here when the mill gets here is this big cabinet is going away. The lathe is going to be getting its own set of drawers underneath it, which are these 2 sets of drawers right here. That's where the lathe is going to sit, right on that. The locker underneath the 23D and the 18 horse opposed is my paint locker. It will get relocated. This locker that is on wheels and the file cabinet and the tote above it, all of that is going to be coming out and going away. This old huge plasma TV that weighs about 100 pounds is going away. All of the tires are going to find a new home. But essentially from the plate wall all the way down to here is getting cleared out, completely cleared out. Then I'll be running my 220 off of my box, which is back behind the air compressor, over to run the 3-phase rotary converter. The parts washer will probably get scooted down that way because the drill press will also be going over here, and this toolbox will get emptied out, and I just did it, but now I get to do it again. This toolbox is going to get emptied out to accommodate Bill's tools, and all the tools that are in here now will go back in my red Snap-on for the, Snap-on, yeah, right, like I own a big Snap-on toolbox, Craftsman toolbox, and it will all the tools will just go back into the red one. The red one's going to go right back there again. This one will be placed over here in between the lathe and the mill. We're going to be plucking the mill out of its current home as soon as the weather breaks good after tax day, because my accountant has a John Deere that's low enough with a bucket loader. We're just going to pluck it up off there, strap it down to a trailer, bring it over, and set it in place over here. So all that'll get cleared out, but obviously not before we take care of the Quickway loader 7116. As far as these two guys right here, nothing wrong with that one. This one just needs the engine bolted down and belts put on it, and then Mini Lord will be happily up and underway. Do I have a starter generator on it? Yes, I do. Okay, so we'll have that. And I'm also missing the belt guard for it. I have it here somewhere in the shop, but it's been so long since I've been out in the shop for any length of time at all that when I come out, everything is just, and you can see stuff laying. You guys never see this stuff just laying on the counters. I don't do that, but I've just felt, I've come out and I've done the absolute bare minimum just about all winter long. In fact, here's the starter that has to go back on that engine that I took off just to make sure that the ring gear was okay on this one, that we didn't have any fun odd noises before I swapped the starter out. This is the starter that was on it, but yeah, so that's kind of the updated dealio on what's going on. The oxyacetylene set will end up getting mounted to the wall directly behind the drill press so that it's up and out of the way, and I can just grab it off of there when I need it. This workbench, I mean, look at it. Besides everything I just took out and took off of out of the boxes, it's a hot mess. It is just wrecked. I've got to go through all of that. I'm so far behind that it borders on insanity. But we'll get everything caught up. We will. And Lisa has been helping me quite a bit. And poor thing just feels absolutely awful when I'm feeling bad too. There's been a couple times it's brought both of us to tears. It just kind of, it hurts her to see me hurting. But anyway, and that brings up these three lighters. These three lighters came to me compliments of my Lisa, Miss Zippo, and they are all Harley lighters. Let you get a look at them. Funky light on that, can't get rid of it. So those will be going up in the case. I like that one the best with the little ruby eyes and the skull down there. And that one, which is kind of neat too. Her a boyfriend that she had for some time, Richie, won these at a bar, pull tabs or tip board or something like that, and they were just sitting around, and she thought, well, let me give them to you. So Richie, may you always rest in peace, and thank you very much for caring for Lisa for the years that you two were together. You were a stand-up guy, in my opinion. Lisa deserved the best, and she got the best with you. And now she has to settle for second best, but I'll take that. And Richie passed away about 3 years ago. But what else are we doing? Well, all of this stuff also has to sort of kind of get straightened out and organized, because the mill is more than likely going to go right here where the paint locker is. I've got a bunch of engines all over everywhere, and I will be liquidating the engines. Just an FYI to anybody who is wanting an engine shipped, I did find out today that the cost of shipping approximately 100 pounds is going to be just a hair over $1 a pound. So bear that in mind, folks, if you decide you want one of my engines and you're too far away to come pick it up. It will not be cheap to ship. But anyway, I guess that's it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I've been yammering this time around for 7.5 minutes. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo, getting out in the shop in the frigid cold without the heater on, so you guys won't have to listen to it. I'm going to move the plates over there, put the books back in the box for now. The wrench is all put up, and Joe and Dan, is it Dan or Don? I don't want to say it wrong. Let me look. I'm pretty sure it's Dan. Don. Okay. Don and Joe, both thank you guys so very, very much. And Lisa, sweetheart, thank you for those lighters as well. Really looking forward to getting the rack, and then this upper area up here will get cleared out so that I can easily reference parts, because as you can see, I no longer have a computer out here. I got tired of having computers with connectivity issues and don't feel like spending a boatload of money on, and I'm babbling again, routers and Wi-Fi extenders and stuff. So alright, that's it. It's your friendly neighborhood Zippo coming to you from the Zippo Ranch. I will holler at all of you later. There's a quick update for you on the goings on in the shop. We'll be getting quite a bit more done here before too awful long, going through and just checking little things on this, and I'll take you guys along for the ride on checking this stuff out to make sure that he's getting a good healthy loader tractor back. And like I say, the 7118 is ready and raring to go. It's what I use to unload Willie with, the new 75 Honda GL 1000. So that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Zippo later. I'm out of here.